Colonial Boulevard, Fort Myers, and Airport Road in Naples, or online anytime at therecreationalwarehouse.com.
So you feel that your travel is justified?
Fox 4 asking a mayor on the move why she's spending so many of your tax dollars on travel. Plus,
Going to happen, but we can tell you right now that we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that everybody is safe that gets on those roads.
A promise to keep you safe despite a decision to extend bar hours into the wee hours of the morning.
I just seen him yesterday, and he's not even here right now.
mourning the dead with pain and prayer tonight after a church group gets into a deadly van crash near Lake Okeechobee. 8 people dead after that van veered into a canal this morning on State Road 78 right near Moorhaven.
The group was returning to Fort Pierce, north of West Palm on the East Coast, after celebrating Palm Sunday in Fort Myers. The church owns a large bus, but because of the size of the group, they chose to use its passenger van instead. It fits 15, but 18 people were reportedly inside this morning.
But tonight, the focus is on those lost and the survivors fighting to stay alive.
4 in your corner, Sabina Bassine is standing by with the very latest tonight. Sabina?
10 people from the van, ranging in age from 4 to 89, were taken to area hospitals. Lee Memorial still listing one of the victims in critical condition. While these parishioners are healing from their physical wounds, friends and family say it will take years to recover from their emotional ones.
We lost a lot of family members, the church and family, and what we can do is just pray.
Taking comfort in faith
in the precious name of Jesus.
As family and friends of the Independent Haitian Church of Reformation in Fort Pierce mourn the loss of 8 of their own, including Laura Lockman's uncle. Laura waking up to a frantic phone call.
And I'm like, what do you mean my uncle is gone? She said the church bus. The church bus was coming from Fort Myers, and they got into a car accident.
It's an annual tradition to make the 2.5-hour drive for a Palm Sunday convention. But the group got a late start, and it was dark. And investigators say their van went through a stop sign, crossing 4 lanes of traffic.
And there's a very steep ditch embankment near that east grass shoulder, and the van kind of did a nosedive into that embankment.
Nozair Noir, speaking through his niece, was in the last row of the bus.
The brakes went out at that time once they got to the curb, and that's when the car proceeded into the ditch.
The congregation gathering today, praying over his broken leg and their shattered hearts.
These people they were great, man. They were great. And I believe the community has lost a very, very good people in that community. I'm gonna miss them for the rest of my life.
And sharing stories to keep their memories alive.
My mother was a political refugee in the early 80s. She came to the United States in search of the American dream. She made sure that we all finished school and that we were upstanding, good Americans.
Investigators are now working to determine when the last time the van was inspected and what, if any, the brakes played in the tragedy. Live in the studio, Sabina Bassine, Fox 4 in your corner.
This tragedy bringing back memories of another deadly church van crash. It happened about a year and a half ago. In September of 2013, a church van carrying 15 people traveling from the Fort Lauderdale area crashed after a tire blew while on 75 right near the Corkscrew Road overpass. 3 people died in that crash. Another 12 were hurt. According to the accident report at the time, only 2 of the passengers were wearing seatbelts at the time of the crash.